Hello, I'm Richard Hunter, Head of Markets, and welcome to our look ahead for the week commencing the 2nd of May. It's been a fairly strong end to the week, all things considered. Company reports have very much been front and centre. There have, of course, been a couple of horror shows in the reporting season so far from the likes of Netflix, while Amazon and Apple also disappointed. On the other hand, we saw a strong showing from Microsoft and Meta Platforms, formerly known as Facebook. On the whole, it has been a season of reports in the States which has generally beaten expectations. Obviously, gains have been somewhat limited by the overarching concern still of interest rates and the inflationary environment. So that's not been enough, the strong end to the week, to rescue the US markets. In the year to date, the Dow Jones is down 6.7%, S&P 500 is down 10%, the Nasdaq is down 17.7%, and still flying the flag in positive territory for the year, the FTSE 100 is up 1.9%. In terms of next week, the major highlights are going to be quarter one updates from BP and Shell. These should be fairly good results on the basis we've seen an oil price which has risen 40% in the year to date. That has filtered through. BP shares are up 18% in the year to date. Shell shares are up 34%. And of course, in the background, there's always a decent dividend yield to look out for as well. For BP, currently yielding around 4.5%, Shell yielding around 3.3%. That being said, of course, overhanging both of these stocks are the multi-billion dollar impairments that they're going to need to take as a result of their exits from Russia. And of course, that in turn could potentially have an impact on shareholder returns, including dividends going forward. So that's certainly something to look out for when both of those companies report next week. There's also going to be a first quarter update from Next. Shares are down 26% in the year to date. That's despite 5 profit upgrades in 2021. It's also despite sales being back to pre-pandemic levels and indeed full price sales also growing. But of course there's an overhang on the sector. Not only did we see weak UK retail sales recently, but an increasingly squeezed consumer is not boding well for the retailers in general. Next tend to be fairly cautionary in terms of their statements and indeed outlook, and their outlook comments in particular will receive particular attention. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.